I got Donovan here with me. We're going to break down some deals. I'm going to pull up the analyzer. We're going to actually show numbers, show actual numbers of what your profit would be, what you are expected to lose, if you should take that deal, if it's worth the risk of saying, hey, I'm going to get under contract, I can actually move it in 30 days, you know, if that spread is worth it. Let's jump off into I want to quote unquote bad deal. All right, so I had this one queued up. It's a deal in Garland. It was sent to me by a wholesaler. I'm not trying to name names or anything like that. So let's just look at the photos of the property. Okay. I'm going to let everybody digest their own thoughts.
It's not bad. It's not good.
Yeah, okay.
It's not bad either. Do you have the wholesaler's marketing message for this deal?
Yeah. We can
I'd
fully.
like to see that.
We can definitely blast them.
Yeah,
That's a bedroom in the garage.
Mm-hmm.
That's a converted garage without doing the converted garage, bro. They sealed in the garage with plastic.
Tony would tell me this is a bedroom.
This
Market is at a 4.
punch a hole and you got a window. Oh my Lord. This is some ghetto shit. This guy's all upset because he has to show his room right now. Oh, sorry, I didn't know anybody was coming today. I was just playing WoW or whatever fucking game.
At least they let him in. I just walked one. They wouldn't let me into one of the rooms because someone was sleeping in there. So I had to give the homeowner my cell phone.
Yeah, but they were.
So that they could go in.
They were good tenants, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't that?
Yeah.
They, like the house was actually well kept after and stuff. Oh.
Oh.
Bro.
Okay.
You guys missing a leg?
That's why he didn't walk out of the room.
And you're just gonna blast it out?
And look, it looks like someone's like on their little wheelchair going out too.
Oh my goodness. Tony! Oh my goodness.
From the outside, it looks beautiful.
Yeah. You were better off not.
Yeah, from the outside,
you were better off not sending interior photos, all right? Because the numbers on it are hysterical. So they don't give you any repairs. They say it's a 300 ARV, $200,000 purchase price. You got $100,000 spread there to make, but they're leaving the average flipper $10,000 to do repairs if they want to get a hard money loan and then be at that respectable good deal number, right?
Mm-hmm.
That deal isn't taking $10,000.
Hell no. What number? Square footage on it?
Yeah, we can actually.
So just looking at it, I mean, obviously it needs a full interior rehab. The roof honestly looks good. It looks like it had a new water heater.
It's a 3 1.5 in Garland.
1259 square feet.
Yep, 1970 build, 1259 square feet. So
the way I break down numbers when I'm trying to figure out how much work something needs, if it needs everything full remodel, I'll do like $60 a square foot. If it needs, let's say, 2 big ticket items like a roof and maybe just foundation, you can drop it to like 40 to 50 a square foot. If it needs just cosmetic rehab, you know, you could do maybe 30 a square foot. I don't like to go less than 30 a square foot because that's when you start getting those like, oh, it'll cost $10,000, $15,000 a rehab, and any rehabber knows that that's not possible or feasible. And even if it is, even if that's the kind of deal I'm marketing, I want to kind of exaggerate my rehab numbers a little bit just so my buyers think, okay, this kid is conservative on his numbers, and at the end that'll just make them more money versus, honestly, it's good that they didn't put any rehab numbers. I think they did it on purpose because they know that the numbers don't add up. So that was the reason. But just looking at it, I would probably do at least $50 a square foot. So if you take the square footage, just multiply that by 50, that puts us at $62,000 in repairs.
Bam. they're blasting out an 87% deal, right? So even if all goes well, if every stars align for the next 6 months, you're in and out of it in less than 6 months, right? All stars align, you're gonna make $19,000 on this. You're gonna spend 52 grand just as a down payment on the hard money loan. Okay? You're gonna spend 52,000 just to get to closing, just to get to the table. That's not including the closing fees, all right? And then you're gonna potentially make 20? No, this is a fucking loss all day long.
And that's over 6 months it's gonna take to fix this up?
So I was holding this one out because right off the spread, if you look at their marketing image, and we can pull it up if you want. So here it is. If somebody can do better on this rehab, obviously go buy it, right? Maybe you can get it done for 10 grand. Good luck. But I'll guarantee, and we can pull this up too, we can look at comps. I guarantee you a house that's 300,000 in this neighborhood is not looking like that dog shit, right? It's not looking, you can't even paint that house for 10 grand. Let's go to Zillow. We'll go to a free resource. Here's one right around the block for 282 pending. New floors, clean. You can't you can't fix that other house for 10 grand for less than that, right? Or make it a good number, something that makes sense. Those bathrooms need to be fully gutted, replumbed. Even if this isn't standard, right? You're seeing what the build out needs to be. It's just rental grade, if you want to call it that. But again, it's going to cost quite a penny to get that other shitbox to match that. So that was one of those deals that I wanted to, just came in this morning. Sorry, guys.
Talk about what his dispo price should be.
Yeah, we can get over that too.
I mean, just quick numbers. It should be around like a 170, 175.
So yeah, so my calculator over here is saying 178. So if you did 178,
that's at 80%. So I mean, that's
right?
The highest I think you should be marketing or trying to sell something for.
But that's okay. And the reason why I'm okay with that is because somebody's going to come in and talk us down, right? Yeah. Our list price, same way as our max allowable offer should be our end price at the worst. Our list price is also not the end price. Our list price is at the highest that we want, and then we're going to walk it back down because we're realistic about our numbers. So we're okay with that.
I'm not saying it's impossible, but I mean, most of the time, you only go down from whatever number you put. People negotiate down. It's hard to get someone to pay more than your asking price. I mean, I've done it. I know other people that have done it, but that's when you start creating like bidding wars that buyers don't really like. And that's when you start pissing buyers off and lose buyers. So yeah, you might get, let's say, another $5,000, but you're going to piss off a buyer that will delete your phone number and never wants to talk to you again.
And what I like about this, right, is if somebody's coming in here to buy this at 178 now, it's an 80%, but they're spending 30 to make 41.
Yeah.
That's more respectable, all right? And then again, as they walk it down, if the deal works for them, they're gonna jump on it. But as the deal makes sense for them, maybe it's not gonna be 62. I'm okay with that, right? Now you're gonna be 60, 55. Again, now you have room for them to work with. It's an actual profit for them to make. Okay.
This is a nice little calculator. You did good. You did good.
Man, I'm pretty happy with myself. I got the new Guru way over here, right? So if you want to back into it, it's a 300 ARV, and you want to make 15K on it. You want to make 15K spread. So your 148 is going to be your max offer.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody needs this calculator, it's in the toolkit, right? So in the comments, REIAF toolkit, click on the link. It's a free download. This will come to you. No shams. The whole time, I'm so analytical. You have to be looking at things. You have to understand the numbers fully, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I can't get over this all enough. Let's jump into, so I'm back on this one, right? Obviously, this is how you can use a free resource to actually comp stuff too. So you're trying to find out what is around that's listing, that's pending,
Mm-hmm.
that's active, that's sold, all that bullshit.
Especially right now, like you really got to look at the sold or the active comps more than the sold comps. So Zillow would be good to find that because there's a couple deals I looked at. The sold comps are around like 250, but there's a couple actives at 240, 245 that are fully fixed up and aren't selling. So that's your new ARV. You can't go based off of those sold prices anymore. And that's what I'm getting buyers telling me and arguing with me about is like, I see your comps, but look, there's 2 deals active for less than that. So I know like if I list it right now, realistically, I'm not going to get those numbers.